हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, माय नेम इज़ कोमल और आज हम पढ़ेंगे थ्री डायमेंशनल ज्योमेट्री। थ्री डायमेंशनल ज्योमेट्री प्लस टू का एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चैप्टर है। जैसे कि हम पिछले क्लासेस में पढ़ चुके हैं, थ्री डायमेंशनल ज्योमेट्री में आपने पढ़ा था, लेट्स सपोज हम एक पैरेललोग्राम बिल्ड करते हैं। ये आपके पास एक पैरेललोग्राम है जो कि है ए बी सी एंड डी, एंड पॉइंट्स ऑफ ए एंड बी लेट्स सपोज आपके पास है 2, 5, 6, यहाँ पे है 2, 3, 4। तो हम इसे प्रीवियस क्लासेस में हमने क्या करा है, ए बी की लेंथ निकालने के लिए डिस्टेंस ऑफ ए बी, अगर आपको ए बी का डिस्टेंस निकालना है तो आपने क्या करा है, x2 माइनस x1, y2 माइनस y1 एंड z2 माइनस z1। ऐसे ही आपने क्या पढ़ा है, सेक्शंस फॉर्मूला। तो इस वीडियो में बच्चे हम थोड़ा लेवल को अप करते हैं और इस वीडियो में हम स्टडी करेंगे हाउ टू कैलकुलेट कोसाइंस विच इज डायरेक्शन रेशियोज एंड डायरेक्शन कोसाइंस, एंड हाउ टू कैलकुलेट एंगल बिटवीन टू लाइन। अगर मुझे इसके बीच में एंगल निकालना है तो वो कैसे निकलेगा। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड विद द वीडियो। So students, your first question is, the direction ratios are given to you 1, minus 3 and 2. You have to calculate direction cosines. So if you are going to find out direction cosines and direction ratios are given to you, you have to simply use the formula. If let's suppose we have taken A is equals to 1, B is equals to minus 3, C is equals to 2. So the formula you use is A upon root a square plus b square plus c square, and with b also a square, b square and c square, and same with c upon root a square, b square plus c square. The formula is this. You have to just put the values of 1, minus 3 and 2, which is 1 upon root 1 square which is 1, b square which is 9 and c square which is 4, and same with the b which is minus 3 upon root 1 plus 9 plus 4, and with c2 which is 2 upon root 1 plus 9 plus 4. So आपके पास वैल्यूज क्या आती हैं इसको सॉल्व करके, 1 upon root 14, 1 upon root 14, and second is minus 3 upon root 14, and third one is 2 upon root 14. So these are the direction cosines if direction ratios are given to us. This is how you are going to solve this question. So students, your question is, a line passes through these 2 points. You have to find out direction ratios and direction cosines. So if 2 points are given to you, firstly take x2 minus x1 which is minus 2 minus 6, so that you can calculate a, B and C points in a question. So your A point is this and your B point is 3 minus 7 and your C point is 1 plus 1. So solving this question, A is equals to minus 8, B is equals to minus 4, C is equals to 2. So writing this points minus 8, minus 4 and 2. So taking again the values minus 2 as a common point, you get 4, 2 and 1. So these are the direction ratios of a question. So if 4, 2, 1 is the direction ratio, then we have to calculate direction cosines, which is 4 upon root 4 4s are 16 plus 4 plus 1, and again 2 upon root 16 plus 4 plus 1, and with same minus 1 upon root 16 plus 4 plus 1. So the value comes 4 upon root 21, 2 upon root 21, minus 1 upon root 21. This is the direction cosines of this question. If you get direction ratios are 4, 2 and minus 1. So this is how you are going to solve the question if 2 points are given to you and you have to calculate direction ratios and cosines in the question. So students, your next question is, show using direction ratios that the points are collinear. We have to calculate whether you have to calculate that these points are collinear. Let's suppose this point is A and this point is B and this point is C. So firstly calculate AB. So as I have already told you, AB point is calculated when 2 minus 1 is taken as 1.3 minus minus plus 4 minus 3. So the point comes 1, 5 and minus of 7. So as this with the AC, which is 0 minus 1 minus 7 minus plus 2, 10 minus 3. So the value comes minus 1, minus 5 and 7. These are the 2 points which are come after calculation of AB and AC. This point can be written as 1, 5 and minus 7 if we take minus as common. As you can see, AB and AC is same. So we can say that AB and AC are parallel. You can say that AB and AC are parallel, but if 2 lines are parallel, they must not have a same point. If I say AB and AC are parallel, it cannot be possible if they have a same point A. So as this the answers are same, AB and AC cannot be parallel, hence they are collinear. So from this point we can say that calculate AB then AC, and if the points remains the same, so and a common point exists between two, so we can say that the points are collinear. This is how you are going to solve this question. So students, your next question is find angle between the lines whose direction cosines are this. So if question is like that, you have to find angle and direction cosines are given to you. You have to use the formula cos theta is equals to multiply this with this, this with this, this with this. Matlab A1 into A2 plus B1 into B2 into C1 into C2. So cos theta is equals to 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 plus minus 1 by 3 into 1 plus 1 by 4 into 2 by 3. So after solving this equation, 1 upon 6 and this is minus 1 upon 3 and this is again plus 1 by 6. So again solving this equation ahead, you get 2 by 6 minus 1 by 3, which is again 1 by 3. 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3, it's became 0. So your cos theta is equals to 0 and theta is equals to 90, because in cos 90 you get your value 0. So this is how you are going to solve the question when direction cosines are given to you in this form. So you have to use this formula and calculate the value. Now students, if the questions is angle between the lines and direction ratios are given to you, which are these 2 points. In the previous question we have done direction cosines. In this question we are given direction ratios. So the answer is cos theta is equals to A1 into A2 plus B1 into B2 plus C1 into C2 upon root A1 square, B1 square, C1 square, and accordingly A2 square, B2 square and C2 square. So solving this question ahead, A1 into A2, 3 into 1 which is 3 plus B1 into B2 which is 4, C1 into C2 which is 12 upon 3 3 9 2 2 4 6 6 36, as it is with another one, 1 plus 4 plus 4. So you get your answer, which is 12 plus 4 is 16, 16 plus 3 is 19, 19 upon 40, 49, root is 7. Again 8 plus 1 9, root is 3. So you get your answer 19 upon 21. So cos theta is equals to 19 upon 21. So theta is equals to cos inverse 19 upon 21 is the answer of this question. If direction ratios are given to you, use this formula, and here comes the answer of this question. So students, your next question is A, B, C are 1, 4, 2, minus 2, 1 and 2, 2 minus 3, 4. Find the angle of triangle ABC. If we make a triangle ABC and written the points are A, B, C. So firstly we calculate AB, BC and AC by x2 minus x1, y2 minus 1 and z2 minus z1, which is AB is equals to minus 2 minus 1, 1 minus 4, 2 minus 2. So the value come minus 3 and 0. Again AC is equals to 2 minus 1 minus 3 minus 4, 4 minus 2. So the value is 1 minus 7 and 2. If we take BC, so the value is 2 plus 2 minus 3 minus 1, 4 minus 2. So the value comes 4 minus 4 and 2. So the points, so the line AB, AC and BC, we have just calculated the distances. Now what we are going to do, if we take the points as if we have done in the previous question, firstly we are just going to take this 2 points AB and AC, AB and AC, to calculate this, to calculate the angle A. So what we are going to do, minus 3 into 1 minus 3 into minus 7 plus 0 into 2 upon root 9 plus 9 plus 0, as it is with the second digit, which is 1 plus 49 plus 4. So by solving this question, minus 3 into plus 21 upon root 18, 49, 50 and 54. So the value comes is 18 upon 18 root 3, because 54 is divided as root 18 into root 3. So root 18 into root 18 is written as 18. So the value comes as 1 upon root 3, and according to the formula, cos theta is equals to 1 upon root 3 and theta is equals to, if the theta is 1 upon root 3, the values always comes cos inverse 1 upon root 3 is the answer of this question, because cos is transferred here from this side to this side. Again, if we want to calculate the angle of C Then take the line AC and BC, which is AC and BC. Use this formula and you will get the angle C. Again, if you want to calculate angle B, take the line AB and BC. You can easily calculate angle B. So this is how you are going to solve the question and calculate the angle of triangle ABC by taking two lines which have the same point. Likewise, I have done with the angle A. Now moving ahead with another question. So students, your last question is find the projection of a line segment joining these 2 points whose direction ratios are given to you. So firstly, from the direction ratios, calculate direction cosines, which is 1 upon root 1 plus 4 plus 4, as we have done in the first question. 2 upon root 1 plus 4 plus 4, again 2 upon root 1 plus 4 plus 4. So the value comes as 1 upon 3, because 8 plus 1 is 9, root 9 is 3, 2 upon 3 and 2 upon 3. Now we have to calculate projection of a line on these 2 points where direction ratios are given. Now projection of a line, if we have to calculate projection of a line, then 1 by 3 is multiplied by 0 minus 2, which is x2 minus x1, which is 2 minus of 2, again plus 2 by 3 is multiplied by y2 minus y1, which is 1, again 2 by 3 is multiplied by 8 minus 5, which is 5. So your answer came minus 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3 plus 10 upon 3. So this is cut by this. So your answer came 10 upon 3 is the answer of this question. If you have to calculate projection of a line joining these 2 points and direction ratios are given to you, you have to calculate like this. Firstly, calculate direction cosines and multiply direction cosines with the distance of 2 lines, which is x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1 and z2 minus z1, and this is how you are going to solve this question. So students, I hope so this concept which I have just shown you in how to calculate ratios, cosines, angles between triangle ABC and projection of a line is very clear to you, and I will make sure that with every video your every concept regarding the 3D geometry is properly clear to you. So if you like this video, please like this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.